Hi everyone, my name is Joelle Moreno and I just wanted to speak to you about my basketball journey at Archers. So I first started the Archers programme when I joined university in 2008. I was a sport and PE undergraduate student and I was a basketball athlete at the time. I met Damien Jennings when I was representing Gibraltar, my country, and we were playing against Wales. At the time, I had no idea I wanted to go to university. So speaking to Damien and speaking about the basketball programme at UWIC made me really want to come to university. So I enrolled in 2008. I did my sport and PE degree. And then from this, I got plenty of opportunities of coaching and like micro teaching in some of the lectures. I used to go and shadow, volunteer my time to try and get as much out of it as possible. When I finished my sport and PE degree, I enrolled into the PGC course and I did my PGC in physical education, secondary. And from there, I just realized that I really wanted to teach and coach and educate, obviously, different people, different ages. I really wanted to get more involved within the coaching. So I spoke to Lucy about starting a girls basketball program. She said she already had this planned. So I started like basketball clubs in different schools. I was also part of the 5x60 program in Wales. So I used to coach in some of the schools anyway. And from there, I started like gaining interest from different girls from different schools. And eventually we set up our first basketball program, which was normally at Nyack. And we started under 14s basketball. And from there, the interest just started to grow and grow and grow till what it is today. So I take a lot of pride in the juniors basketball program, especially the girls basketball program, as it's a really nice filter into the women's program. And we've got a lot of young players that have come through that system. So yeah, that program was first started when I started my PGC, and I was lucky enough to have different relationships, you know, with the girls, which eventually became students, and I managed to play with some of them. So it was really fun to get involved and actually start something that is still going today. Apart from my coaching at Archers, I also got involved with shadowing some of the lecturers. So I shadowed Lucy and I shadowed Sarah in some of the performance basketball lectures as part of the Applied Sports Principles module. And I really enjoyed the fact that I could teach students how to coach. And from there, I gained a really big interest in lecturing. So when some of the opportunities came available in different modules, I obviously put my name forward. So volleyball was another opportunity that I got to lecture, and also because I knew that I had done basketball lecturing already, it was kind of easy, seamless transition between one and the other, as I used to play volleyball as well. So yeah, all of this like came together, and that was another opportunity I got offered. Obviously at Cardiff Met, I did complete my level 1 coaching award and my level 2 coaching award within basketball, and I also took part in refereeing and tabling, so also got those 2 qualifications as well, even though I've never used my refereeing. But yeah, I've used my tabling, and who knows, I might use it down in the future. Apart from obviously playing and coaching and having the opportunity to lecture, I think that it was a really good program at the time. We had so many famous people, or like really big names, that used to play alongside us and with us. We had a lot of the GB athletes, we had England players, Norwegian players, like from all over the world. And it was a really successful team, like even Bucks 1, Bucks 2, Division 1, Division 2, we had Weber, like it was all going on with basketball at UWIC. And a lot of those players still stayed around. So like a lot of us were involved with Archers for a long time. After I'd done my PGC, I thought I still not had enough of UWIC, Cardiff Met, Archers basketball. So I stayed on and I did my masters. I also continued playing obviously for another year. The more you study, the more you can play. So yeah, I managed to keep playing for another year, and luckily enough, I made it through to the very top team. So I managed to play for WBBL. And went to one of the trophy finals that we had in Nottingham. As part obviously of the basketball journey, I met a lot of people, influential people, like Sarah Wagstaff was my first basketball coach there, and I do credit a lot of my experiences and memorable basketball moments to her. Like she was a real benefit to my journey. Like, I started basketball when I was pretty new. I didn't really play basketball as my main sport because I've always played netball too, and she kind of made me love basketball just as much. So I managed to put basketball as one of my priorities, and she really developed me as a player. Then also Lucy Witt has been one of the, you know, role models that I look up to. She was player at the time, so she used to play with me, and she was also my lecturer. So it was a nice transition that I could see her in like different lights and actually ask her and like be related to her in that way, you know. Like, I could easily speak to her about any coaching stuff that I had, or any lecturing stuff that I had, and it was always someone that I could go to for anything that I needed. Steph obviously was player at the time until she made the transition into coach, so I got a lot of the benefits of playing with her, but also learning from her, and both as a player and as a coach. And I always used to look up to her, obviously one of the GB most capped players, like who wouldn't? So yeah, those three people I think were really influential to my Archers basketball journey, and obviously the opportunities they gave me, so coaching, playing, and obviously setting up the girls basketball program. They gave me initiative, which obviously I learned a lot of leadership values, and gave me the kind of go ahead to put a bit of flavor of myself into the program. They kind of let me go ahead and said, yep, you run your sessions. They gave me a bit of authority and ownership over those. Through basketball, obviously I have many great memories that I have, like trophy final, Bucks finals. We were in top 4 in Bucks finals pretty much every year. A lot of my friends that I met at university were all through basketball as well, so I still keep in contact with a lot of them. Not many of them are playing basketball still, but obviously they keep up with basketball, and always we share that common interest. Basketball also gave me the opportunity to exchange. So in my final year with the Masters, I managed to exchange to California State. So I went to Long Beach State University and actually got the opportunity to be part of the managerial team, experience their basketball as well. So train with the Division 1 team, travel with the team. So I got a different view. So I got the experience of playing and training at a high level and what it takes to be like a student athlete in America. And I also got the recruiting side, the managerial side, and all that was down to obviously my experiences that I had at Cardiff Met or UWIC. So yeah, Archers basketball was a big part of my university journey, and I recommend that if you can get involved with their coaching, playing, it's a really good atmosphere. The people that you meet on the team are lovely. They always have personal development at heart, so they are real big at pushing for you to get your coaching awards. They get you opportunities for you to coach in different teams, and really build you up as a person and prepare you for when you leave university. If you wanted to go into coaching, if you want to go into teaching, you've got loads of links and people that they know, partnerships around, you know, different colleges, different universities, and just just really good for your own personal journey. So I highly recommend you get involved with basketball, and hopefully you'll be able to tell your journey just like me. Thank you. Bye bye.